Hi, today I'm going to show you how you can create your own QR code. I haven't used this particular site previously. What I really like about it is that you can do this in colour, so you don't have to have a black and white QR code. You can actually change the colour to suit your branding and to blend in with your website and your business card. So I think that's a great idea. So go to goqr.me, and in here you'll get these options. Now when someone scans your QR code, you can choose what information they're going to get. So you can either give them text or your website address, you can give them your telephone contact details, you can give them an SMS text message or VCard with all your information. Today I'm just going to do the text one, and this is a call to action with an offer. So hopefully that will get some attention and drive people to my website. Over here now, this data that I've just placed in here has created this code which is now scannable. Now remember, just have a look here, you can see that you can choose to have this code created in different sizes. Always go for the largest size, especially if you're planning to print, because it'll be much clearer and it'll scan much better if the resolution is high. 1000 pixels is about 350 mil, so that's a pretty decent size if you want to print it. It's always easier to go from large to small and keep it really clear than it is to go from small to large. If you do that, it will blur. So choose the biggest one. And then down here we can choose colours. I'm going to leave these other settings alone, and we'll just look at colour and margin. So in the background colour, I think I'd like to have red, and you can watch this change as you select it up here. You see I'm choosing pink and blue. It's really good because you can have whatever you like. So I'm going to go for red, and I'm going to go a little bit of a dark red. Nothing too bright, but yeah, that lovely rich burgundy. Just remember when you do this that you need to have a very light colour and a very dark colour. So don't have anything that's too similar. If for instance, if I chose that, then when it's scanned it wouldn't be able to be picked up, all that information, because the colours are too similar. So keep it really light and really dark. So I'll go with the grey. It's probably not quite light enough. Go up a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty white, but that'll do for now. So that's my red and white QR code. Now the next thing we want to do is put a little margin around it. I just like things to be neat and tidy. So I'm going to put a 5 pixel margin on that, and that just gives it that thin line. It just keeps it all contained and looks really good. Next I'm going to go open, and so that comes up in a new window, and from there I can save my image. So I'll call it QR code image and put red in brackets so I remember what that is later on, and I'll save that in here. Yes, thank you, I'll save that again. So that's the image. Next thing we want to do is get the code, because if you want to embed this image into Facebook or your website, you're going to need the HTML code. So if you press this button here, that will then bring up the code down here. You get two options. One is for your email, documents and message, and the other one's for your website. So you probably need to save both of these. Just click in there and hit Control-C to copy. Then open up Notepad, and as you can see I've already got it in there, and go File, Save As, and save that in there as text. And that way you can open that any other time now and copy paste it into wherever you need to put it. And do the same thing for the website version as well. So just one click, Control-C, and then do the same thing into Notepad. Just note also, don't ever copy paste from a Word document into a web or an email. Word documents tend to hide code, so often if you do that you might find you're getting a lot of tabbing and spacing and strange things going on that weren't obvious in the Word document, and that's because it has hidden code in it. So always try to use something like Notepad or WordPad